Продолжаем проходить Хогвартс. Остановились мы на том, что мы пошарились в библиотеке, нашли воспоминания старого волшебника. И сейчас двигаемся к профессору Фигу. Я так понимаю, мы ему расскажем, что там и как.
Revelio.
Что произошло, что мы увидели в омуте памяти. Так, куда нам? Давайте тпкнемся туда. Хочется, конечно, уже побольше арсенал заклинаний. Потому что сколько у нас, по сути? 2, 3 вместе с последним огненным. Хочется колдовать на всю катушку. Ну и боевки побольше, честно говоря. Но я думаю, что когда будет открытый мир доступен, то всяких активностей добавится. А для этого нам нужно на метелке научиться летать. You can't imagine. Так, стоп, нам что, не сюда?
You cannot be serious.
Так, это с кем?
Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox,
Что
to
за
say the
мужик?
least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
А
Sir,
ты мне не хочешь
I was
рассказать?
able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait, you accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Да, давайте посмотрим. Может, не таланты наконец-то откроют?
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive.
Еще один обод
The
памяти.
man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces.
Why those memories? I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly
я
to
с
the
тобой в
minister
Лондон,
about
дедуля?
George's death.
Ладно,
I
ясно.
understand.
Пойду
I'll see what
учиться
I can
летать на
learn about the
метелке.
missing pages while you're gone.
But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions.
Plenty
Травология,
to keep me
зелеварение.
occupied while you're
Окей.
gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Так. Новых заданий не появилось. Ждем-с.
Revelio.
Опа, письмо пришло. Так, а как мне почту посмотреть? Это, видимо, старое письмо. Это дуэли. И вот то, что она мне сейчас написала. Жду тебя в Нижнем Хоксвилде. Окей.
it's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion.
А,
Meet
это
me
он
at the
сейчас
usual
мне.
place for the
Окей,
final
да,
round of
погнали.
crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
А, меня заставляют к ней телепортироваться.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Окей. Так, 2 побочки. Экспеллиармус. Ну, давайте сначала экспеллиармус. Так. А сюда мы можем? Нет. Можем только сюда. Ну, погнали. Блин, даже не могу вспомнить. А, это, по-моему, выбить палочку у волшебника из рук, если не ошибаюсь. Сейчас посмотрим. Так, а мы метку поставили? А, ё-моё, я не туда пришел. Ну, погнали тогда на занятия по травологии.
There's something in there. I just know.
Revelio.
Опа. А, тут замочек, да?
She growing Punja's onion again.
Мандрагора, да-да-да. Было такое в фильме.
Quickly! Place your mandrakes in the new pot and pack down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty
Ну, понятно.
blanket.
Научили нас, короче, высаживать их.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our
Revelio.
potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Да,
Firstly,
профессор.
well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
Ну,
I
давай.
already have some,
У меня
Professor.
уже есть семена.
You've visited. I've arranged for you to have your own. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it
Так,
a
выбираем
vital
бадьян.
ingredient in
А,
the
ну и всё.
Wiggenweld potion.
И через 10
Well
минут...
done. Now, you'll find that some plants are better suited. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I
Yes, Professor.
come back and see me.
Научись сейчас меня использовать, да?
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me.
Your
Опа.
duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good.
Revelio.
But you outright slaughtered him. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Так, атакуйте манекена.
anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming.
Все? А собрать ее никак нельзя, как еще расходники.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of back.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing it. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably... Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
And that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. And good.
Magical plants have so much to offer.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Well, I suppose that's it.
На сегодня все. Окей. Окей, так.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot.
Какие у нас еще задания доступны? Давайте изучим Экспеллиармус. А где его изучить-то? Слушайте, уклонять от атак врагов, используя кувырок. И инсендио использовать против врагов 10 раз. А что за инсендио? Это огненное заклинание, которое мы изучили, или как? Да. Ну, поехали. Значит, нам поможет во всем этом как раз вот это второе задание. Ну, давайте еще по зелеварению посетим. Но хочется уже поскорее пойти в открытый мир, конечно. Все-таки Хогвартс, да, красивый, прикольно нарисовано, но хочется отсюда свалить уже, чтобы было побольше сражений. Открыли телепорт.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look...
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Так, там слева что-то было. Начинаем.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your
Please be
potions.
meticulous.
One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Ну, честно говоря, вот это уже немного детская штука в такой игре. Я понимаю, что она рассчитана на детей. В первую очередь, наверное. Но хотелось бы какой-то больше серьезности. А это не директор, это случайно? Или это тот мужик, который заходил к профессору Фигу?
I see, Mo. Not an easy post. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also... Professor Weasley had you acquired...
Yes, sir.
Good. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own. Some can be... Others, however, may be harder to obtain. Come and see me when you've finished brewing.
Так, нужно сделать зелье Эндурус, да?
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get...
Brilliant! I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do...
Pleasure to meet you.
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurance potion. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient.
I suspect that's where I...
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather.
перышко. Окей.
I'll get you the food.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers on. Wait until you see what I'm brewing.
Ну, окей.
Revelio.
Potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper.
Brilliant! Thank you. You should get back to brewing your Endurance.
Так, идем варить зелье.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
30 секунд.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd.
Revelio.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his...
I brewed an Endurance potion as you...
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy.
I'm not sure what you're talking.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your action. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say, I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a... In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine, pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture
так
there
много
are often...
разговоров.
Now,
Все
I reckon
хорошо,
that'll be
хорошо.
all.
Поехали.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class
А, ну
is
все, мы же
dismissed.
выполнили задание.
Revelio.
Так, и теперь... Так, это мы пока не можем. Интересно, что за задание? И как далеко нам до него бежать? Да, в общем, недалеко. Ну, погнали.
Revelio.
А разве это не домик Хагрида?
I should investigate.
I should investigate. Ага, и он телепорт как раз в эту деревню. Ну, погнали.
It's like a place right out of...
It is good to see you, my friend.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
Привет, Натти.
I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With
Да
I'm
ты
all
не
right at the
волнуйся.
moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might...
Я тебе
I've
не
never
могу
met
сказать. Я и не
Rookwood
хотел
or
тебе
Harder.
рассказывать вообще-то.
Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us.
Ну, и
I
что ты хотел
realized
рассказать?
something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona, both of you have inspired me to take a stand.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new...
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pet.
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow, taking him down would cripple Rookwood.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that... I was thinking that we could investigate a bit. Try to get the...
All right.
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what... In the meantime, remember, I...
А, все? Только на разговор ты нас вытащила?
Be on your guard.
Ё-моё.
Handy resource indeed.
Я оперся в такую даль.
Revelio.
И тут, как обычно, будут замочки, да, на всех домах?
What's going on here?
But mummy,
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
but you should see them, mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you.
Revelio.
Why don't you do some more drawings for me? Hmm?
Very well, mummy.
Ладно, пойдемте, там задание какое-то. Нас развернуло прям. Потом вернемся сюда.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Так, и помним, нам нужно инцендио использовать.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time.
You're gonna regret.
No, please!
Ну что, бандюки? Мне на 10 раз повернуть. Это засчитывается? Давайте проверим. Да.
What are you doing? Do not talk. This is a incendio.
А ё-моё, вот это я зря взял.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Ну давай, поехали.
Perhaps a nice flag.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body!
Incendio.
You have a knack at all.
You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Potato.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
You've made a grave mistake. How embarrassing.
Так, а где-то был еще один, не?
No, no, no!
Incendio.
Please stop!
Все?
Stop that right now!
Ё-моё.
Revelio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
Care to tell me why two Ashwine?
Ashwinders? It's a long story, but thank you.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher? Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The
Мерлин?
very same.
А,
Merlin
так он реально
attended
существовал?
Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures.
И учился в Хогвартсе, прикольно.
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more.
Well then, I'll let you in on it. No one has yet managed to figure out how. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important...
Сладкая мальва, ясно.
I had just a... You see, each swirl in Merlin...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed...
Precisely.
Короче, нам нужна сладкая мальва, запомнили?
We can see what comes of our... I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Revelio. I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Я понял, бабуль.
Did you see that?
И...
The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Готово?
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Ну вот, бабуль.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, how does it work? I must review my...
Are all of the trials like this?
Oh, not precisely. Well, you should feel free to solve them as you come across them. My guess is that each will also... which you can find in Hogsmeade, should you need more.
Без проблем. Спасибо,
And do be
бабуля.
careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yes.
О, рукоятка для палочки.
Never
Сладкая
thought
мальва
Hogwarts
нам
would
нужна, да?
go this
Слушайте, давайте сейчас распродадимся. Как раз наденем снаряжение. Так. Мгм. А давайте побегаем без ничего. Хотя, ладно. Так, приветик.
Hello, sir.
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is...
Лавка зелий.
What do you have for sale?
Ну, зелья мне не нужны, а вот продать вот эту всю ерунду. Отлично.
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Так, тут висит замок. А вот там что? Отлично. Так, экспеллярмус мы можем. Мы выполнили все условия. Да, этот выпуск, конечно, не богатый на события, потому что заклинания эти, учения по зельеварению, по растениеводству, или как там оно, конечно, немножко скучновато. Ну, посмотрим. Я все в ожидании открытого мира, врагов, зачистки каких-нибудь лагерей и всего такого. Давайте, я готов.
I hope you're able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor.
Well done. Pay close attention. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. If you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right attitude, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Так, найти записку Скроупа во дворе. Ну, давайте телепортируемся, но, думаю, искать уже будем в следующем выпуске. Так как этот немного затянулся из вот этих нудных изучений, но я думаю, что мы как раз вот заканчиваем вот эту обучающую фазу, скажем так. И дальше будет все намного интересней. Всем большое спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки. Будет очень приятно.